for a moment. Hey everyone, we're live. Okay, I've been bouncing around a lot and traveling. I'm in Central Texas, and I'm showing up as best I can, is what I'm trying to say. So, I'm feeling so much forward movement and motion since Mercury came out of its retrograde shadow in the middle of March, and it's not stopping. So I think we got to get used to welcoming in the miracles we're creating because it's working. The frequencies have changed. So I hope you guys are feeling that too, and I hope you're reaching out and getting your share of all this good stuff that's out there, because it is enormously abundant right now. So let's go to the cards. This is our daily spread for today is March the 30th. It's a Monday, I believe. Is that right? Is it Monday or Tuesday? We don't know. It's Monday. Okay, it's Monday, March the 30th. We had that beautiful supermoon in Libra. It should have been balancing our internal selves, our internal emotions. The moon sign is your internal self. The sun is how you present yourself to the world. And Cancer rules the moon. So water, all that water. So I'm still trying to get out to the river and do some soaking in the water. But the moon was beautiful. I feel great. Everyone around me is feeling great. Things are clicking into place. And it feels like, dare I say it, the nightmare's over. This is what we're moving away from. Where are we in the present moment? This is for the human collective. One card for the present moment, please. No. The cards take as long as they take. Never rush the cards. Never rush the cards. There it is. Okay. And what are we going towards? What's the highest potentiality that we could be moving towards as a human collective? I'm still feeling like there's a lot of news going on. Of course, it's not being reported, but I know there's a lot going on. I can just feel it. I'm continuing to not engage in the news. Okay, so, well, I must have my key. There we are. We are moving away from, Nameless Arcanum 13. This is the number 3 on the upper octave, so it sits above the Empress. 3 is an odd number, so it represents masculine energy, active energy, and 3 in numerology stands for creativity, growth, and expansion. So creativity, expression, and growth. Sorry, brain fart there. So 3, creativity, expression, and growth, especially growth. Nameless Arcanum 13. This is commonly referred to as the death card in modern decks, but as you can see in the ancient Marseille, it has no name, but it has a number. On the flip side, the Fool has no number, but has a name. And if I had the Fool card next to this, you would see that this is the skeleton of the Fool. He's marching forward. He's stepping from his physical flesh-colored leg onto spiritual, with his spiritual light blue foot going forward. He's got a heart right there, a spiritual heart right in his hip pocket. And that's touching this Kundalini red activation right there at the root. You can see spiritual energy going all the way up the spine until we hit the throat chakra. Why 4 clover red petals there in the throat chakra? Something needs to be expressed. There's something blocking. There's also an activation because we have the red, and that's going to click open into the upper 2 chakras, the third eye and the crown, which gives birth to the Ka, the portal. So we're having some Kundalini rising. There is something at the throat that's being expressed right now. He's grabbing a hold of his intellect, yellow, with both the flesh and the spiritual colored hand. So this means he's grabbing a hold of what he's learned with his spirituality and being physical with his body. The blade of this scythe is light blue and red. So he's using his spiritually activated blade to cut away the pieces of himself that no longer serve. Yeah, he looks skeletal, but he's still flesh colored. It's not just bones here. He's just removed the pieces of himself that no longer serve him, that no longer need to be there. And he's moving forward. So we all know white is the color of purity in the tarot. So these white bones represent purity. There's also ancestry, ancient stuff going on there. If you can see, this white bone has 7 holes in it. The holy number 7, the 7 chakras in the body. This is waiting for the breath of God to come through and make music out of this bone, singing our ancestors back to life, quite possibly. Black represents ego in the tarot. So all of these pieces of yourself that no longer serve are feeding the earth as compost in your rebirth Massive transformation is what we're coming out of. It's what we're coming from. We've cut away the royalty, the king and the queen of who we thought we were. The kingdom of heaven is within us and within all of us. This dualistic royalty monarchy thinking, where could we take that, is very important. We have yellow plants growing. That means new knowledge is being born, and he's moving forward. It's not easy for him to drag his body forward as he does this. The ego death is never easy. Massive transformation is what we're coming out of. The nightmare is over. The nightmare is over. What's he looking at in the present moment? The tower. So, okay, we're already 3-6 on the upper octave. Okay, so we're already in 3-6-9, and we're both on the upper octave. We're doing some serious work. Tower moments. This is La Maison Dieu, the house of God. It's number 6 on the upper octave. So 3 is creativity, expression, and growth. It's a masculine number. 6 is a magnetic number, a feminine number. 6 stands for cooperation, compassion, and harmony. It's your monad, it's your soul group, it's your tribe. So 6 always means bringing your tribe into me. However, in order to call our tribe in, we've got to do some more ego destruction. Ego death and ego destruction. The tower is flesh-colored bricks. Flesh color here, interesting. It's the walls we build around ourselves and our hearts to protect us from the world that hurt us. We have to build up this tower to protect ourselves. And at some point it has to come crumbling down. And the tower moment is about the crack. And what did Leonard Cohen say? The cracks are how the light gets through. So the tower moment's a big crack that opens you up for receiving your tribe, which is totally what's happening right now. So we see a dragon flying out of the top, crown chakra activation. So this says to me the throat was busted through, and that led up to what I just said, the dragon flying out of the crown. You can see a crown right there, and it's light blue. This is your spiritual crown, your Keyth. The dragon flies out. It's this popping open is raining down all of this spiritual information, light blue and yellow, the inspiration to put it into action, red, and new knowledge, and a bit of green rebirth there also, some green balls flying down. Green mountains in the background. Green is that color of rebirth, of emergence of the higher self. The analogy I always use is a tree that appears to be dead in the winter, like all hope is lost all my leaves. And then the spring comes along and we get a new cycle, and Aries shows up and we get a big burst of green, which is also the color of the heart chakra. So it's emergence, it's rebirth of the higher self. Now one figure is indeed falling from the top of the tower, but the other one is emerging from within, the green door of rebirth. He's coming from outside the tower. You could always see into the real you with the 3 Holy Trinity windows of your spiritual intuition. But what this tower moment is doing, which by the way has 3 white steps of purity to get up to it, 3, in order for this higher self, this higher aspect of you to come forward and out of the shell, we had to go through this tower moment. More waking up, ego destruction and activation. The very foundation upon which they sit is orange, red and yellow, applying what you've learned into your life. Both figures have an equal balance of red and blue, masculine, feminine. They're ready to purple, and they're both reaching for these green plants of rebirth. They want this refreshment. They're hungry for this. And all the mountains in the background are light blue and green, spiritual rebirth. And now attach that to the collective. This is massive. If the next number is a 9, I just might scream with joy. So 3 and 6, it's a big deal. Where are we going? It's another 6. 3, 6, 6. And it's the 6 of Cups. Compassion, cooperation, and harmony in your emotional life. The angels are going to fill our cups, our 6 cups, with water as we receive our light family, our light tribe. 3, 6, 6. The whole reading adds up to the whole reading's a 6. The whole reading's a 6. You can clearly see the spine of this card being the spine of your body. In the middle of the card is an orange dot of fulfillment at the heart, these beautiful spiritual intuitive leaves, and then layers upon layers of red leaves, layers of action that you take surrounding this heart center. From that, there's new knowledge, yellow going to the root and the crown, more spirituality at the crown, and both the crown chakra and the root chakra are yellow and red, all ingredients to make orange. New knowledge and the inspiration to apply it into your life. And all the cups are orange. We're putting what we've learned into action, and our tribe is showing up because we've done it individually, and now our monad's showing up, and we're going to do it in a group. And then the group will do it in a bigger group, and then eventually it will be the whole planet. And we're going to achieve unity consciousness. And we are on the verge and on the cusp of humanity's finest hour. So thanks for being a part of it. Huge reading, very powerful. I will be back tomorrow if I have phone service. I'm doing my best. Thanks for watching and subscribing and sharing and all of that beautiful stuff. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for being still and feeling peace in your heart. Thank you for emanating love. And thank you for booking personal readings with me. You can do that at my Facebook page. The link is in my bio. I'd love to connect with you. And if you're in Central Texas and want a reading in person, let me know. We just might be able to work it out. Much love to all of you. 369. I'll see you tomorrow. Best wishes. Bye-bye.